Can the right scope magnification turn a 300-meter guess into a perfect hit? Today I'm revealing the best scope magnification range for 300 meters so you can see farther, aim smarter, and score consistent shots. Stick around for real, easy to use insights, and check the links in the description to choose yours. The number 5 product on our list is Leupold Vi X6 HD Rifle Scope. Clarity at distance changes everything. The moment the target steps into view at 300 meters, hesitation often comes from poor glass, limited magnification, or unreliable turrets. This rifle scope answers that problem with a 3 to 18 power range paired with a generous 50mm objective, giving shooters the flexibility many look for when discussing the best scope magnification range for 300 meters. At lower power, it remains fast and forgiving for closer shots. Dial it up and distant details sharpen into crisp, usable sight pictures. The illuminated fire dot reticle stands out in fading light, while motion sensor technology quietly preserves battery life by powering down when idle and reactivating with movement. That small detail matters more than most realize during long hunts. The CDS-ZL2 system allows 2 full revolutions of elevation with a push-button zero lock that prevents accidental turret movement, reducing the frustration of missed zero. The electronic level indicator flashes when the scope is canted, helping you correct before sending the shot. The pros are exceptional optical clarity, versatile magnification, reliable turret system, and durable waterproof and shockproof construction. The cons are a premium price point and slightly increased weight compared to simpler hunting scopes. Compared to mid-range optics, it feels more refined and purpose-built for serious fieldwork. Ideal for hunters and precision shooters who demand repeatable performance at extended distances, it turns complex shots into controlled moments and transforms long-range uncertainty into steady execution. At number 4 is UUQ Rifle Scope. Distance humbles even experienced shooters when magnification and clarity fall short at the moment that matters. This 4 to 16 power rifle scope steps into that challenge with a balanced zoom range that covers close engagements and stretches comfortably toward the best scope magnification range for 300 meters discussion. At 4 times it stays quick for nearer targets. Dialing up to 16 times brings 300-meter shots into sharp, workable focus without feeling cramped. The 44mm objective gathers light efficiently, and the fully multi-coated HD lenses deliver strong contrast and clean color fidelity. The etched glass reticle with red, green, and blue illumination options adapts to changing light, whether you are shooting under bright midday sun or fading dusk. Exposed locking turrets with quarter MOA clicks provide tactile and audible feedback, while the zero reset function helps maintain consistency after adjustments. An adjustable objective corrects a denoted parallax, and the rapid focus eyepiece ensures the reticle stays crisp rather than blurred. Built from aircraft-grade aluminum with shockproof and waterproof construction, it feels prepared for field conditions rather than range-only use. The pros are versatile magnification, illuminated reticle flexibility, precise locking turrets, and durable construction, with included mounting rings. The cons are slightly bulkier dimensions and the need for careful setup to maximize parallax correction. Compared to fixed power scopes, it offers more adaptability for varied distances. Ideal for hunters and recreational long-range shooters, it transforms mid-range uncertainty into clear sight pictures and turns 300-meter targets into deliberate, calculated opportunities. The third one on our list is MidTen Rifle Scope. Most missed shots at 300 meters are not about skill alone. They begin with limited visibility and slow target acquisition. This upgraded 4-in-1 scope combo tackles that. Challenge head-on by combining a variable AO rifle scope, red dot sight, green laser, and tactical flashlight into a single adaptable system. The adjustable objective scope provides clarity across mid-range distances, making it highly relevant in discussions around the best scope magnification range for 300 meters. When magnification is dialed properly, distant targets appear sharper and more defined, reducing hesitation before the trigger break. For low-light situations, the integrated flashlight with multiple brightness settings and the red and green illuminated reticles keep the sight picture visible rather than washed out. The laser adds quick directional guidance in controlled environments, while the holographic dot sight with multiple reticle patterns supports faster engagement of closer or moving targets. Many shooters struggle switching between optics for different distances, but this all-in-one configuration simplifies the process and keeps equipment streamlined. Windage and elevation adjustments feature quarter MOA audible clicks, allowing precise corrections without guesswork. The pros are versatility in one mounted platform, multiple illumination options, built-in mounting rail compatibility, and quick target acquisition tools. The cons are added weight compared to a single traditional scope, and a more tactical appearance that may not suit minimalist setups. Compared to basic fixed power optics, it offers broader adaptability. Ideal for recreational shooters and tactical enthusiasts who want flexibility from close range to extended mid-range, it transforms uncertainty into readiness and keeps opportunities within reach. On number 2 is Leupold 5X 5 HD Rifle Scope. Distance exposes weaknesses in ordinary optics, and at 300 meters even a slight blur can steal the moment. This 3 to 15 power rifle scope was built for shooters who demand clarity across a wide working range without sacrificing field speed. At lower magnification, it stays quick and forgiving for closer encounters. Dial it up and distant targets sharpen with remarkable edge-to-edge definition, fitting naturally into conversations about the best scope magnification range for 300 meters. The illuminated fire dot reticle draws your eye instantly, especially in fading light where darker reticles tend to disappear. High-definition lenses maintain crisp contrast while the guard ion coating repels water and debris, so the image remains clean in unpredictable weather. The CDS-ZL2 turret system offers 2 full revolutions of elevation with a push-button lock to prevent accidental movement. Pair that with the custom dial system option, and adjustments can be tailored precisely to your ballistics. Side focus parallax adjustment allows quick refinement from any shooting position, reducing the small errors that become big misses at extended range. The pros are outstanding optical clarity, versatile magnification, reliable turret locking, hydrophobic lens protection, and durable construction built to handle recoil in harsh environments. The cons are a higher price tier and a slightly more complex setup for first-time users. Compared to mid-level scopes, it feels refined and purpose-driven, ideal for hunters and precision shooters who regularly stretch shots to 300 meters and beyond. It transforms distant targets into clear, deliberate opportunities rather than uncertain guesses. Now moving to the last one is Cvlife Rifle Scope. Long-range accuracy often fades not because of poor shooting, but because of limited magnification and unclear glass. This 6 to 24 power rifle scope steps forward with a magnification span that comfortably covers close adjustments and extended precision work, placing it squarely in conversations around the best scope magnification range for 300 meters. At 6 times, it remains steady and manageable. Increased to 24 times and distant targets at 300 meters become sharply defined, allowing deliberate shot placement rather than guesswork. The 50mm objective gathers ample light, improving brightness during early morning or late afternoon sessions when shadows start to stretch across the field. With a field of view of 28 feet at 100 yards, situational awareness remains practical while still focusing on detail. The 1/8 inch click adjustments at 100 yards provide fine-tuning capability for elevation and windage corrections, helping shooters dial in tighter groups without overcorrecting. The illuminated red and green reticle options offer adaptability across varying backgrounds, ensuring the aiming point stays visible rather than blending into foliage or low-light terrain. Many shooters struggle with entry-level scopes that lack precision clicks or adequate brightness at higher magnification, but this configuration addresses those concerns with balanced performance at an accessible price tier. The pros are wide magnification flexibility, strong light transmission, precise adjustment increments, and dual color illumination. The cons are added bulk from the larger objective and the need for careful mounting to manage eye relief at higher power. Ideal for recreational long-range shooters and budget-conscious hunters, it turns distant steel or game into clear, controlled opportunities instead of uncertain outlines. So guys, that brings us to the end of our video on the best scope magnification range for 300 meters you can buy right now. We've carefully covered a range of options designed for different hunting styles, environments, and budgets, so you can choose with confidence and avoid wasting your hard-earned money. All the product links are added in the description below, so take a moment to check them out, compare features, and pick the binocular that truly matches your terrain, game, and personal needs. If this video helped you in any way, whether it saved you time, cleared your confusion, or helped you avoid a bad purchase, please hit the like button. It genuinely motivates us and tells YouTube that honest, no-nonsense gear content matters. And if you're serious about hunting gear and outdoor equipment, make sure to subscribe. We've got more in-depth reviews, real night testing, comparisons, and practical tips coming your way. Thanks for watching, stay safe, happy hunting, and see you in the next one.